Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Daniela. Daniela is from Mato Grosso in Brazil. So let's see what Daniela has to say. Enjoy the interview.
Hello, Daniela, can you hear me?
Yes,
I can hear you now as well. How are you?
I'm okay. And you?
I'm good, thank you. Right, Daniela, just before we start the game, and what do you do for a living?
I am an English teacher.
Amazing. So tell me, what's the most interesting thing about your job?
Let me think. Well, it's kind of fantastic when students are learning English for the first time and
Right.
they discover a new word. Understand?
Right. Uh-huh.
Just like us.
Absolutely. I think when you start to learn a foreign language, when you start to recognize the words, and it makes your day. It just makes you feel very happy. During this coronavirus epidemic, I've just been learning French, and sometimes when I'm watching like a French movie or a series, and when I recognize the words, I just go like, "Oh my God! Now I know what that means." I feel happy.
Yes, that's what I feel about my students.
Amazing. Okay, Danielle, so welcome to William and the Magic Box. This Magic Box full of random fun questions, okay? What are we going to do? I'm just going to play a song now just for us to get in the mood a little bit, to relax, and we're going to start the game, okay?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Good.
Okay, Danielle, so ready for the first question?
Yes.
So let's do it. Danielle, how long can you go without checking your phone?
It depends on the day.
So tell me about it.
I guess an hour or 2 hours, depends of what I am doing.
Depends on the day as well, what's happening.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay, Danielle, let's go for another question. Ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. Okay, Danielle, let's get another question for you. Tell us something that you have done that you feel very proud of yourself.
Okay, right now I am writing my thesis on my master's degree in linguistics. So I am very proud of this right now. It's very difficult because I am with my son here because of coronavirus, you know.
Of course. What's
We
that?
are locked in our home.
What's this
and,
coronavirus? What's this?
I have to deal with house chores, writing, reading, taking care of my son and everything. So it makes me proud. Sometimes very worried, but proud.
Amazing. I like that. Very interesting. Right. Are you ready for another question?
Yes.
Let's do it. Daniela, tell me something that you wish you could do every single day.
Read.
Oh, it's a good one, actually.
Yes. I wish I could, but I can't.
We don't find time, do we? It's very difficult, isn't it, to find time for...
I wish I could and I need it, but sometimes it's just impossible.
It's impossible, it's hard. Yes, I totally agree. Right, Danielle, are you enjoying so far? Do you relax?
Yeah. Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Let's do another question. Let's do it. Question. Are you living in Barra do Bugos right now, or
No.
Where are you living
In
now?
Tangará. I'm living in Tangará.
Oh, amazing. How long have you been living there?
since 2010, I guess.
Right,
Since I got married.
Right, and your family is still back in Barra? You still live in
Yeah,
Barra?
my mom and my dad.
Amazing. Right, Danielle, what is the most beautiful thing someone has said to you?
Well, when my son says I love you, this is the most beautiful thing ever. Better when
that's beautiful.
It's better than when my husband says it.
It sounds more kind of oh, that's beautiful. That's funny as well.
Mhm.
Right, Danielle, let's get another question. Let's do it. Right, Danielle, let's get another question for you. Danielle from Brazil. Danielle, tell me 3 fun facts about yourself.
I consider myself a funny person.
Okay.
I like to make people laugh. I really do. The world is so serious and tough and hard outside. So when I meet somebody or when I am with someone, I want to make this person happy and feel, relaxed and happy. And I like to do funny things, jokes, this kind of thing.
I see. I think I agree with you. I think the world right now is so much serious. People take so serious about things. I think it's fun sometimes just to kind of relax, take life in a funny way. Yeah, I totally agree. Just before the next question, Danielle, tell me, how old were you when you started studying English?
12, I guess.
Yeah, I think my time as well. I think when I started, I was during this time as well. It's such a nice thing, isn't it? I remember studying English. It's such a nice way of communicating with the world as well. Everywhere we go, everyone speaks English, and I think it's such a gift that we like it and we can do it. Right, let's check the magic box one more time so we can get another question. Let's do it. Right, Danielle, let's get another question.
Okay.
Danielle, what's the soundtrack of your life and why?
I have many. I have many. I don't have a favorite one, but I love Life is Too Short by Scorpions.
Okay.
Remember?
I think I do. Yes, I think I do. I remember this one. Yes.
And you run, cause life is too short. Too
Absolutely.
short.
Yeah. So you always, if you could pick up one, you could choose this one as well.
Yes, I love this song.
Yeah, I think it's one of those songs as well. It inspires you, isn't it? Makes you kind of just carry on doing life, carry on living. I think it's I've got a few as well. Right, Danielle, let's get another question for you. Let's do it. Danielle from Brazil. What's the weather look like in Tangará right now, by the way?
Dry and hot.
Very hot. Right, Danielle. If you could live anywhere else in the world, where would it be and why?
Probably in the States, in the United States.
Any particular place?
Well, if I could choose, I would say in Florida.
Okay.
Because of the weather. And in the United States because of the organization they have there. Are you there?
I'm in London.
Oh, okay. You are in London.
In London.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd love to visit London someday.
Please come. Just let me know in advance so I can organize for you like a tour here in London.
We'll talk about this later.
Absolutely.
Once in the past, I was about to move to London.
Really?
Yes, to work on Gap. You know Gap?
Right. Yes, I do. Absolutely. It's funny It's
Uh,
yeah. I've been
I
living
had this invitation from a friend who
right.
was about to move to London, and she was going to be the manager of a Gap store,
Yes,
and she invited me to go with her.
that's amazing.
But
Oh
then
wow.
I gave up
Never give
because
up.
of my
Never give up.
parents. Because
I
of my
see.
parents, and I wanted to study more. I started doing architecture
Okay.
in Barra,
All
and then
right.
and then I quit. I didn't finish the course, but
Oh no.
no, yeah, I already had a profession and I was working in a school there. But I had some free time and then I started to study.
I see. You never know. One day you can come to London to visit. You know what I mean? London is always London's for me is home. I've been here for 14 years now, and yeah, London is home. It's very the summer this time. It's not very hot, but we have good days, I would say. Danielle, I've got another question. Shall we do it? Let's.
Sure.
Right, Danielle. Let's get another question.
Okay.
What does happiness mean to you?
My family.
Oh, that's sweet. That's very sweet.
Yes. It's my family together. I mean, when I say my family, I mean my parents, my sister, my husband, and my son. You know, everybody together in a very beautiful place. It's so good.
It's nice, isn't it, to be around our family and people that we love. It's yeah, it's a gift. It's a gift, I must say. Yeah.
It is. Mm-hmm.
Right, Danielle, let's get another question. Right, and that's before the next question. Tell me the biggest difference between Barra and Tangará for you, in your opinion. What's the biggest difference?
The weather, the people.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
There's a big. Oh, really? That's the difference between Barra and Tangará, the weather.
Around 5 degrees Celsius at least.
Oh wow, interesting.
Didn't you know?
I didn't know that actually. I didn't know about the weather. I didn't know what's the difference between Barra and Tangará. Interesting.
Baja is so much hotter than here.
And the people you said as well is different.
Yeah, here in Tangará, people are, you know, they take care of their lives. In Baja, they want to take care of your life. It never changes, never.
I know what you mean. Right, then next question. What is the biggest difference between you and your best friend?
To tell you the truth right now, I don't have a best friend.
Okay.
Right now.
Right.
I had many best friends during my lifetime, and right now I consider my mom my best friend.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yes.
So what's the biggest difference between you and your mom then?
You know, we don't have many difference. No many points of difference that I could say, or we're very similar in the behavior, the way we talk, the way we act.
Interesting.
Yes, very interesting. And I realized that not a very long time ago.
Wow, that's interesting. That's when you realize that it feels good, doesn't it? It feels good. It feels like, oh my God, it's so nice to be so similar to our mom. And yeah, that's a very interesting one. Danielle, I've got 3 questions left. Are you ready?
Yes, sure.
Right, Danielle, let's get another question for you. If you won the lottery, what would be your first big splurge? What would you do?
Go to the beach.
Somewhere in particular?
Maybe, well, Thailand or the Bahamas or Mexico.
I was 4 years ago, I was working for Disney Cruise Line in Disney World in Orlando, and we were doing a cruise line. We were going to Bahamas, and we were stopping in Nassau. I'll tell you something, I never seen like a most beautiful beach in my entire life. And it's just like beautiful. I know in Brazil we have a lot of beautiful places, paradise, but over there I was like, oh my Lord, that's something like to remember forever. Yeah.
But I've been there once, and it was just like a dream.
It is, absolutely. It's like nowhere else. People say like it's something to remember. Right, I've got 2 questions left. Let's do it.
Okay.
Right, Danielle, let's get another question. What has been the happiest point of your life?
The happiest
point of your life.
Okay, let's see. Many of them. I could say I am alive, I am healthy, I am breathing, and I thank the Lord every day for this gift of life. Sometimes we are not very happy that day, but then we have to remember reasons why we have to be happy.
Of course.
You know?
I think we have a lot that we don't know. We have so much that we don't know. Sometimes we forget how much we have.
Yes.
And we forget. And sometimes I think some sad times as well. It's part of life. And we need those sad times as well because make us grow and understand life in a different way, I believe.
And I am very happy because of my son. He makes me happy all the time. Sometimes he makes me angry, mad, crazy, but most of the time happy.
I'm sure. Right, Danielle, I've got the last question for you. Let's do it.
Okay.
Right, Danielle, let's get the last question.
Okay.
Right. If you could change something yourself, what that would be and why? Last one.
Okay. Just one?
Just one thing, if you could change.
There are so many things that I would like to change, physically and emotionally.
Emotionally, let's say emotionally.
Emotionally, okay. I would like to be less sensitive. I don't know if it's the right word. No.
It is because I'm like that. I'm very sensitive as well.
You know, when you see something, you start to think and you want to help, and you make this part of your life, and sometimes it disturbs you in your family, in your relationship, in your studies, and
everything.
You just can't get rid of it easily. You know?
I understand.
Yeah, sometimes I wish I could be not a cold person, you know, but less.
More, I understand. I totally understand as well. Sometimes it involves your emotion as well. When you get very, it can put you down and can affect people around you as well. So I understand. Yes. I totally understand your points. Actually, something as well that I need to work on as well. But I think when you get older, you know what I mean. You start to understand more and control. It's always there. It's gonna be there always because it's part of you. But when you control it, it's different. When you start to see in a different way. But it's a work in progress. I think, you know what I mean. You need to work on it and try to improve. Let's say. Danielle, it's not the end yet. What I'm going to do now? I'm going to give away some words, and you just tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay?
Okay.
Quick thinking. Let's start with love.
Family.
Money.
Trips.
Family.
Love.
Sex.
My husband.
Politics.
A mess.
Religion?
Love.
A fear?
Disease.
A desire?
Be happy.
A regret?
Regret? I don't have a regret.
Good one, very good. Friendship?
My mom.
A wish?
Be younger.
Me too. But we are wiser, so it's good. We are wiser, so it's good.
Yeah.
Right, Danielle, let's pretend now that I am going to have a cup of tea with your mom, that I can see that you're very close to you. And I'm going to ask your mom, tell me something beautiful about Daniele and tell me something that she needs to improve on. What do you think your mom will tell me?
She will say that I am kind to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And she will say that I need to improve this as well.
Of course.
Not being so kind to everyone.
Of course, sometimes we need to learn how to balance, not to be, you know what I mean?
Yes.
I understand what you mean. Daniele, did you enjoy the show so far?
Sure.
Yeah?
Was so good.
That's good. Just before you go, let's play now Daniele and the magic box, and you can ask me a question, okay? But ask me a question, Daniele.
Why did you decide to go away from Brazil?
Very good question. I think I always had this adventure spirit. I always been very adventurous, and I remember being a child. I was telling my friend the other day that when I was like 7 years old, very young, I was asking my dad if I could sell ice cream in the streets, picolé. And my dad was like, no, you're too young. Can you imagine doing my holidays, like my school holidays? And he was like, no, you need to enjoy your holidays now. You study a lot, so you need to. One day you're gonna do whatever you want, but for now, just need to focus on our studies. So I always had this adventurous spirit of like go to another country, learn something different, and meet new people, and find a better life, like opportunities that I never had, let's say, in the past. So when I had the opportunity to go, actually London was in my plans, even Portugal, because I lived in Portugal 5 years before moving to London. So I never thought one day I would be living in London. So yes, I always had this that spirit of living abroad, and cut stories, and I had the opportunity to go to Portugal, and I didn't think twice. I said, okay, now it's time to go. And so far, I'm a happy person. I miss my family, I miss my friends. Of course, I miss my country as well. But I learned once that what you don't have around you, you don't miss that much. So, you know what I mean? So it's life sometimes. I've got such a good friends like around me as well, people that I consider as my family. And nowadays with the technology as well, it makes things easier, let's say, because you can see your family, you can talk to your friends and family as well. But yeah, I think the main reason why I left Brazil, it was because of like to get new opportunities in life, something like different. And and here I am. It's been like almost 18 years. My God, I was 19 when I left Brazil, so it's been a while now. It's been a long time. So yes, Danielle, answer to your question, this is my answer. I hope it was a good one.
Yes, very good answer.
It's a very genuine and sincere one.
I know.
Just before you go, first of all, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for being so fast and like straight away. Oh yes, I can do like it. Very good. I like it. It's cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate that you put this in forth and you're here now doing it. Just before you go, Danielle, just if you can share a message, a positive message or a positive quote that inspires you before we end the call.
Okay. Trust in yourself, and everything will go for you. Everything will work for you. You have to trust in yourself and in God. I believe in God. I believe there is a superior
Absolute power,
spirit or I don't know, some people imagine there is nature or a spirit or a force, a strength. I don't know how to say it, but there must be someone who takes care of us.
Absolutely. I think people can call God, can call nature, can call whatever, but if you have this, you know what I mean, this connection with this superior power, I think that's what matters. It doesn't matter how you fall, how you believe. If you have this connection, that's what matters. And I think at the end of the day, you just are blessed to be alive. It's a blessing, isn't it? Just to be alive is already the biggest thing you can have. So Daniele, thank you very much for your time. All the best for your family, all the best for your child as well. Thanks so much for sharing this experience with me. It was fun. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did as well.
Me too.
Okay?
Me too. Take
nice
care.
Nice to see you after so many years. I haven't seen you for so many years. It was really nice.
And
you see someone. Yeah.
You look much more handsome than you used to be.
Oh no! Look the gray hair. I have gray hair around.
William, I remember
you. Very skinny.
Yes, you were so thin. You're handsome right now. Okay.
Oh, thank you so much. You're sweet. You made my day right now. Now I can do another 10 shows. No stop. Let's do 10 shows now. No stop. Daniele, it was a pleasure to see you again. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. All the best for the family. Okay.
See you.
Take care.
Bye bye. Take care.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first subscribe to our channel, and after that just go to our website www.williamandthemagicbox.com and send us a request saying why do you like to be part of the show, and I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.